All right, so what we're going to do here is we are reviewing a double story estimate that was estimated in 2017. The final construction cost in 2017 was $650,000. Now, what is the construction price in today's build? As per estimating online with the same settings, the construction price is 1.2 million. So significant price difference. Now let's look at the structure. So for example, in our supervision and contingency, we have an allowance of $46,000. That is the same as what's over here. However, what is missing inside this estimation is a 2% contingency. Obviously, in today's market, we need to allow a contingency. Let's look at air conditioning. We've got 19 and a half for air conditioning. Over here, we've got $11,000. We wouldn't blink in today's market. External painting is $50,000. Inside this estimation, we have an allowance for $27,000. So that's a significant increase. Let's look at the cleaning, for example, 3,900, and the cleaning is 4,000. So not much of a change with cleaners. Well done. Let's take a look at plaster. We have a budget of $53,000, and over here is 41. Need to make sure we're comparing apples for apples there. We have 1,100 square meters of internal wall lining. Let's go into the BOQ and check that. Plasterer, little bit, little bit, little bit. All right, let's try something else. Cabinets allowance is $32,000. The estimating allowance inside of our program, I think, was saying $70,000. Let me just check that. Cabinet, $74,000. I'm not surprised with that one. Plumber, we had an allowance for $11,000, $11,500. Our plumber allowance here is 23. The electrician is $12,500. We have 32. Let's just check something here for a sec. I'm going to check that electrical. Have we overestimated? Are we being too cautious? Let's have a look at the ins and outs. That is a bit excessive. We're just going to take that away. 22,000 more versus 12,000. Windows allowance of $23,000. Window allowance of $73,000. Is that because of double glazing? That would be correct. Most houses are doing double glazing. If we take away the double glazing, what would be the budget? Take away the double glazing, we're looking at 52 versus 23, still doubled in price. It's amazing. Our structural steel definitely would be a change. So we've got $50,000 in structural steel. However, this estimation has $2,000. So the way we've estimated back then has definitely changed. So if I go back down to my final construction price, maybe there should be about $15,000 of steel added into this system. So very interesting to see our different style of estimating. Earthworks is 7,000, oh sorry, not 7,000, 2,700. And as we go up to here, we've got $9,000. Preliminary is $57,000. We do not have $57,000. We have 8 plus 2 is 10, 13, 14. Our style of estimating is definitely allowing for a few more costs. To make ourselves comparable, I'm going to remove that. So 26 is the difference. 26 versus the other price. Now we're still 1.2 versus 650. So there's a difference in style of estimating. There is more detail, there is more requirements as an overall sort of review. I guess, yes, construction prices have increased, but our style of estimating has improved. Our consideration of how trades and suppliers are quoting is more aligned with the expectation in estimating. So I wouldn't be saying that, it's a 100% increase. I would be suggesting that we'd be looking somewhere between 50 to 60% increase. But also there's more information provided at different levels of estimating. So yeah, look forward to hearing your feedback.